back to Forza Horizon 5. It is the final week of Update 34. This is the Citroen BX4TC, which is a terrible car, but I'm gonna tell you why it's very, very cool. All we have to do to unlock the thing is get 20 points in this week festival playlist. Before we jump into that, next week is Modern Horizons Update. A highly requested car is coming to FH5. What do you think that car is? For the simple fact that I like causing chaos, I'm gonna say the SLR McLaren. And just like that, a nice points across the line, and our Citroen BX4TC postal code has been unlocked. I really hope this thing has some good customization. This car in real life was a rally car, so I really hope it's got some good stuff. Anyways, we'll come back to the customization in a second. As per usual, this wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the Citroen BX4TC. Back in the 80s, Citroen started making this car called the Citroen BX. It was like a little grocery getter car, nothing too special. They did make a couple of special editions of it, like a GTI and so on, and they were really, really popular. I think they made like 2 million Citroen BXs. After Citroen came out with the Citroen BX, they were like, hey, why don't we try to do even more rally racing? And they wanted to go big, really, really big. So they decided to go Group B rally racing. For a Group B rally racer, the majority of them are like mid-engine. They've got space frame construction. They're super lightweight and so on and so forth. They've got absurd engines as well. Citroen didn't do that. And they thought the original Citroen BX was good enough to enter Group B rally racing. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. The suspension on the BX, that was actually hydraulic suspension, and they kept that for Group B rally racing, which was probably the biggest mistake they could have made. The car was an absolute disaster. One of the rules, if you do want to enter Group B rally racing, is you need to build 200 road-going version of the car to homologate it. And that was this thing. Citroen built 200 of them. How do I say this in the nicest way possible? They were, shit, so they couldn't sell them. Citroen only sold 60 of them, and the remaining 140 of them were crushed and destroyed. Do you want the greatest fun fact of all? You are not gonna believe this. Is Jean-Claude. His name is Jean-Claude. Although, yes, the Citroen BX4TC was a literal shitbox in terms of rally racing, it is genuinely one of the coolest cars from that era. I don't know if it's just me, but it's got little bits of like VW Corrado in there. You can see the lines from the regular Citroen BX. All of this is wide body. The rear door is wide body, and you have to reach into the wide body to open the rear door. And it is a proper four-seater that you and your friends can drive around and go rally racing with. One does not need to go quickly to be cool. And I think this is the epitome of that. Can we turn this thing into the proper Group B rally racing boy? Nope. Really? Really? You're kidding me, game. And you can't even put goddamn rally lights on the thing, let alone a rally bumper and like a hood scoop or something? Look at the mud flaps on there. The front bumper's lovely. Look at the hood pins and like the hood vents and everything. Roof scoop as well, lovely. And look at the monster rear wing on there. And we can't do any of that. Like, you gave me that rear wing. I am unbelievably disappointed. I guess we won't be able to make it look very cool. We only have one engine swap? Bro, did Citroen design this car in the game? What is going on? We've got the stock 2-liter engine, and we can swap in a 2JZ. That's it. I guess we're gonna start with the stock engine on this thing and see what it can do. We're already all-wheel drive, so no need to mess around with that. If the developers aren't gonna respect rally racing, I will respect rally racing. Purist build, not try hard. Let's go front aero. Let's go rear aero. Then we'll go rally tires on this thing. We're gonna get thicker tires for the simple fact that it should have thicker tires. 245s, thank you very much. We're gonna get some turbo fans on here to make it look a little bit more the part. Not gonna change the size of the wheels. We do have some engine spacers on there, and even those are a bit small. Bro, this is the Nathan of cars. It's just disappointing on so many levels. Actually, that's rude to Nathan. We're gonna upgrade the brakes on this thing very very nice. We are definitely going to upgrade the suspension. You know how you see cars nowadays with air suspension going like psh and slamming itself down? This car could do that back in the day with its hydraulic suspension. You could like change the ride height on the fly. We're gonna ditch that suspension, rally suspension. Much better. Hydraulic suspension is great for the road. It is awful if you want to race it. I don't know what Citroen was thinking. We will finish this thing up with a load of horsepower. Hopefully, we can get it to A-class. Yeah, we'll be good. With all of our upgrades, we weigh 2,300 pounds. That's way better. 430 horsepower. That's way better. And we've got more grip, and we've got wider tires. This is going to be lovely. There are no advanced painting groups for this thing. All we've got is black or white paint. Never mind. I'll go download a paint job myself. We will bring back Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre will make his return in today's video. No need to worry. I'm currently Jean-Claude. Come on though, little Citroen. Let's see if you're any good. I'm not gonna lie, all of the AI is in fact pulling away from me. I think you can just see the problem with this car though, bro. It's just slow. With the upgrades that we've got on it currently, it's a lovely drive and it's super buttery smooth, but there's nothing about this car that will set any records or win you a single race online. It's super stable and it's super predictable, but it's just not fast, which I guess is very accurate. It's the mid-mobile. Someone says, just like a croissant. Don't you dare insult croissant. My inner French is coming out again. I do apologize. Chat just called it the car you've never heard of, ... for a good reason. Okay, we don't need to be so brutal about the Citroen Forgotten, but I get where you're coming from. The Citroen, what is it again? It's the Citroen Forgettable, but it's such a cool car. If it had any form of performance to back up the way it looked, this car would have gone down probably in history as one of the greats. Genji says this car does a 108 around a certain racetrack, and a good purist time is a 104. It's not just the Citroen Forgettable, it's the Citroen Slow. If anybody from Citroen is watching this video, boy, are they gonna be not super happy that they let Forza have the license to this car, aren't they? Coco made a tune called Le Escargot. Oh, it's a bad day if you're a fan of Citroens, boys. The problem is that I really like this car. It's just so slow. It's completely unusable. Maybe we should move away from Group B rally racing and just take it road racing instead. Let's ditch the rally tires for full racing. Are we gonna be able to get this in S2 class? The Escargot is S2 with 1,200 horsepower, 1,300 horsepower. We're about to go from the Citroen Slow to the Citroen Death Trap. Holy smash. That is such a cool paint job. You see the lights in the grill? How cool would it be if we could have turned those on? Maybe they will be on in the rain. Wait, shit, I'm on slicks. Okay, hold on. Let me make the race night and then maybe those lights will come on. Bro, why give me some super cool lights and then don't turn them on even in the dead of night? That's so oh my god, it's quick though. Oh my god, it's mega quick. Oh, it turns too. Wait, I didn't even tune this thing, bro. Did not tune this car. All I did was just throw the upgrades on and be like, it's not gonna change it anyway. Le shitbox to le quick box. Hello. That is a P1 already. Look at the red line. The red line is now beyond the gauge. It's just maxed at 80. I mean, it's got a little bit of understeer, but you'd kind of expect that out of a 1,300 horsepower car with no tuning applied to it. It's working way better than I was expecting. Like, the fact that it genuinely goes around corners, can grip up, send it through. I just kind of wasn't expecting it with this thing, you know? I was so let down by that previous build. I was just kind of expecting this one to be more of the same. And it's slow. It's definitely still slow, but it's way faster than I thought it would be. It is time to bring back Jean-Pierre, and we take the little Citroen Gymkhana. Jean-Pierre is our Gymkhana driver, oui. I think rear-wheel drive could be quite fun. I guess it's all-wheel drive stock, though. Chat wants le rear-wheel drive. Okay, we go le rear-wheel drive. We will do the skirt from the back end now, oui. We have le big engine as well. Sorry, I think it's la big engine. I failed French, I don't know. I apologize. We need to do what Ken Block did. 15 1552. Sorry. 1552. It doesn't roll off the tongue like it does in English, I'll be honest. I'll say 1552. I'm gonna get the drift suspension on. Look at the stance, bro. The stance looks incredible. Look at the rear wheel. Oh my God. If anything, I actually need to reduce the horsepower. I don't need 1,300. I'm gonna run just 1,000 horsepower. I went to school to learn how to speak French. I'm just not very good at it. Jean-Pierre is the captain of le vehicle, oui, oui. Mon ami Jean-Pierre is back again. Okay, we just need a sponsor. Let's be honest, that is the ultimate sponsor. Jean-Pierre, we know what we need to do. We need to impress the people by getting a very nice score. We represent the French people, and we put the Citroen BX back on the map. Come on, Citroen. Don't hit the traffic car. Don't hit the traffic car. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2, this time without Ted Bundy in the way. Very good. Into the corner, through the right, through the left, and then hang it out on the outside line. Oh my days, does this drive nice. Sacre bleu, this thing is good. Oh my God, the Citroen's actually a lot. Why did I waste my time trying to race this? I think I can get almost a new PB. Jean-Pierre is the true drifting legend that everybody looks up. No. I lived. All right, go. I know I can get a very, very nice score out here. Come on. We gotta maximize these lines. Try to go for more angle where I can. Oh, it's not gonna be a new PB. That might be a new PB for a rear-wheel drive car, honestly. That is unbelievably good. Jean-Pierre once again living up to expectation. In Jean-Pierre we trust, in Citroen we love.